Hello and welcome to Crafting with Tops Digital. Today we're back in Kick and it's Friday, August 19th, and yesterday on Thursday, Premier League relics were dropped. So we had 3 new relics drop, and let's quickly go to the article. We can see, John Stones, Ander Herrera, Michael Antonio had bronze relics, all home edition dropped. And the nice thing about this is that you could take 3 of those cards, go to the card exchange, and meld them and craft a nice silver relic, which has an additional boost, and it's going to have, of course, a higher rarity. These are still open edition as far as I can tell, so that's nice, but we should definitely look forward to some limited editions being eligible for melding and trading in the card exchange. So if you haven't seen the card exchange, you could access it a couple of different ways. Here on the homepage, if you go to the homepage in the upper left next to the bulletins, there's an icon, and that'll just bring you to the drop-down window within My Cards. So you could also hit My Cards, go to the drop-down, and the bottom option is the card exchange. So here, I've ranked them by boost, and you can see that in addition to the silver relics, you also have some silver base and all the way down to white parallels. No gold as of yet, but this hasn't been too publicized to my knowledge. I've kind of stumbled upon this myself, why I wanted to share this in the video. And you can see there are a couple of players that have transferred within the Premier League, some players from newly promoted teams, such as Hull, and you also have players that had Champions League cards, such as Ibra. You see here his PSG card from last season's. This is his Champions League card. You could meld those into the white parallel of his new Manchester United kit and use that to chase points this season. Joselu still here. I'm still not sure why he's here, because Stoke, to my knowledge, was up in the Premier League and he was with them. He had a Stoke card last year, but if you have his old DFL from Hanover 96 from a couple of seasons ago, you could take 4 of those and meld them up to his new card. And here's another transfer within Mane. He transferred within the Premier League. And you also have the showcase players, Harry Kane and Michael Neuer from Bayern Munich. Those are the see them on the splash screen every time you log in. And if we circle up, we have the new second tier, which is iron. This replaces the green parallel. So let's take a quick look at Tom Huddlestone, because I have a few of his old 14-15 cards from when Hull was last in the Premier League. And as you can see, if you have 10 of his green parallel, you can exchange those for his new iron parallel, which will earn points this season. So let's go ahead and do that, since I have 16 of the previous edition, and I'm not going to be gaining points, and they're not to demand in the trade market. So let's go ahead and hit the exchange button. We'll shred those. So those are gone. The card count for that green parallel has been diminished by 10, and we have a brand new iron parallel. Tom Huddlestone earning at 1.2 points, 1.2 X factor of points, and we could use that to chase this week. So that'll be cool. And we can even go all the way up to silver. So there's looks like he's the only iron, it looks like. For bronze, we have Etienne Capoue, and again, John Stones. He's very popular this week. He must be a highlight player for his transfer from Everton to Manchester City. I don't, let's just take a quick look. Let's see. I didn't have enough of the red cards, but this is pretty cool. You only need 5 of his last season, so it's 10 from 2 seasons ago, but 5 from last season. That seems to be the exchange rate here. So let's go ahead and close that out. I didn't play much last year, but 2 seasons ago I did play. And interestingly enough, for Ricky Lambert, we do go back to his old Liverpool card. And for the silver base, that's going to be exchange rate of 7. This is going to actually deplete my whole stock of Ricky Lambert Liverpool cards. But you know what? He might find the back of the net now with the baggies here. So let's go ahead and exchange it, because this will be much more useful to change points. Now those 7 silver are going to be shredded. No more Ricky Lambert from Liverpool for me, but I do now have his WBA 1.7 base silver parallel, so we can use that to chase cards. And again, Andros Town said that was that's going to be also last year's card. Yeah, that's still the 7 rate, so that a little uncertainty into how they've put that together, but it looks like either 7 cards from last year or 2 seasons ago for the silver will get you a points earning silver base card for this season. So let's go ahead and wrap that up here. At this point, we have some other interesting chases going on, and later on in the week, they might pop up in the exchange. There was a Fabio Barini award variant that's going to be an exclusive to the card exchange. So we'll take a look at that when that pops up. As you can see, it's not here available on the screen. But again, it's Friday. Chase starts this afternoon here in Eastern Standard Time with the Manchester United game. They're going to be playing around 3 p.m. So good luck chasing, and we'll see you on the pitch.